Sa day 2 ng public interview sa ilang nominado sa pagka-Chief Justice, napag-usapan kung mas mainam bang magluklok ng Chief Justice na hindi galing sa loob ng judiciary o yung outsider. Sa mga nominado ngayon sa pagka-Chief Justice, 6 ang incumbent na Associate Justice ng Korte. Live mula sa Supreme Court sa Maynila, may report si Joseph Morong. Joseph?
Jessica, outsider o insider ba yung dapat i-appoint bilang bagong Chief Justice dito sa Korte Suprema? Alam mo kanina sumalang yung isang maestrado ng Korte Suprema at sabi niya sa JBC ay baka raw makatulong kung insider yung i-appoint bilang bagong Chief Justice dun sa healing process ng Korte Suprema.
Attorney Mejia?
Thank you.
Sa ikalawang araw ng interviews ng Judicial and Bar Council, unang sumalang si Supreme Court Associate Justice Roberto Abad. Dati siyang Assistant Solicitor General bago na italagang Associate Justice ni dating Pangulong Gloria Arroyo noong 2009. Para kay Abad, walang kaso kung siya man ay isang Arroyo appointee. Nagbigay rin siya ng pahiwatig sa mga panelists na mas mainam kung isang insider na sa hudikatura ang pipiliing susunod na Chief Justice.
Because the insiders are tested. Their performance are on the record. You can look at it. And then you can listen to people and see what they have done. If the president appoints an untested outsider who will serve for 18 to 20 years, you take a lot of risk. If later on he turns out to be mediocre, show-off, lazy, ineffective, well, he has to commit an impeachable offense to get him out. And you would have then bound the country to a Chief Justice for 20 years.
Hindi naman raw dapat minamani ang mga outsider, hirit ni Atty. Rafael Morales, ang sumunod na sumalang. Isa siya sa mga opisyal ng isa sa pinakamalalaking law firm sa Pilipinas, ang Sisip Salazar Hernandez and Gatmaytan Law Office. Nagtuturo rin si Morales sa UP College of Law.
I'm not saying that the incumbent justices of the Supreme Court are not competent. However, we have reached a point in our history that an outsider should be given the opportunity to provide fresh and impartial approach to the judicial process. I bring with me 37 years of legal practice from the largest and the leading law firm in the Philippines. I also bring the perspective of an academic, having taught at the College of Law for almost 15 years. And I also bring along with me the managerial skills.
What is your edge over incumbent justices?
I bring fresh and impartial approach to the judicial process.
So those incumbent justices are no longer fresh.
I'm not saying that.
Okay. On that note, I'm true.
Sumunod na humarap sa JBC si dating UP Law Dean Raul Pangalangan. Nakilala rin siya na kabilang sa mga nagsampa ng unang impeachment complaint laban kay dating Ombudsman Merceditas Gutierrez noong 2009. Dati na nakasama sa shortlist ng JBC noong 2010 si Pangalangan, naging tampulan nga ito ng biroan niya at ng JBC.
Tingin mo may pagbabago ba ngayon na diyan na, let's say, pag nakonbinsi mo kami dito at isa ka sa Lunes, no, July 30, Lunes ng umaga, na isa ka dun sa 3 to 5, for example, 3 to 5 na nominees ng JBC. Tingnan mo yung pagbabago ngayon na hindi na perennial na hanggang nominee lang. Shortlisted but not appointed.
Well, one can hope springs eternal, Your Honor. But in fact, Your Honor, just to show you the effect of the impeachment trial, had it not been for that event, no outsider will even be sitting before the Judicial and Bar Council to be considered for this office. No outsider will even have the nerve to accept a nomination if he is nominated, because it's just too much of a burden, of an overwhelming barrier. But because of those events, here we are.
Sumunod na sumalang si retired Judge Manuel Shainco Jr. Ipinagmamalaki ni Shainco ang pagiging hukom niya sa Bulacan. Alam daw niya ang ugat ng problema ng mabagal na takbo ng hustisya na hindi nakikita ng maraming maestrado dahil di naman daw nila nakakasalamuha ang mga nasa mababang korte.
We are at the forefront, we are at the front lines of the judiciary, and we receive the brunt of threats, sometimes efforts at bribery, but we hold our ground. The sentiment of the lower court judges is that it's somewhat unfair. There is not enough system of rewards and merit system that would encourage the lower court judges to aspire for higher position.
Si Supreme Court Associate Justice Arturo Brillo nagpahayag naman ng suporta sa pagsusulong ng transparency at public accountability ng hudikatura.
What to you is accountability? What is your thoughts about accountability? How can you promote accountability in the judiciary?
Accountability is a constitutional mandate.
Yes.
It's not a question of promoting accountability.
But that's
It's a question of complying.
Yeah, that's on paper.
Yes.
But we have not complied.
Hindi naman media lang ang nanghihingi. Ang dami po naming request sa mga estudyante. I think we ended up putting up guidelines and we are making the disclosures as needed if this would be necessary for the preparation of academic papers.
Lahat ng CJ nominees may kani-kanyang pangarap para sa judicial reforms. Gaya ni Comelec Commissioner Rene Sarmiento na nag-aasam daw na mas maabot ng mga ordinaryong tao ang ating mga korte.
Isa pong hudikatura na etiko, may moralidad, at may katapatan sa rule of law, at ang nagtataguyod po ng promotion of the common good. Na ang naglalayon po na maabot po ang maliliit na ating kababayan na iniitsapwera po. At wala pong pagkakataon na magkaroon pantay-pantay sa tinatawag na rule of law.
Sa pagsalang ng mga nominado ngayong araw, lumalabas ang tanong kung insider o outsider ba ng Korte Suprema ang dapat i-appoint bilang bagong Chief Justice. Sa 20 kandidato sa pagka-Chief Justice ngayon, 6 ang mga incumbent na Associate Justices ng Korte. Lahat mga tagalabas na. Si retired Associate Justice at JBC member Regino Hermosissima, aminadong may lamang ang mga insider ng Korte pero hindi rin daw matatawaran ang kakayanan ng mga outsider.
When you draw up the nominees list, nag-factor in ba yun? Yung insider-outsider factor?
Not necessarily. Because there are outsiders who are very qualified.
Sa Lunes o Miyerkules, magbobotohan ng JBC kung sino-sino ang isasama nila sa shortlist na ibibigay sa Pangulo.
Sinasabi naman nila, maski yung mga applicant from the outsiders, sinasabi naman nila, including Din Bautista. Sabi niya, all things being equal, ang insider has an inside track, no? But then again, what we keep on saying is that might be outweighed by other factors.
Jessica, sa kasaysayan ng Korte Suprema simula noong 1920 ay 4 na mga tinuturing na outsider ng Korte Suprema ang naging Chief Justice. Jessica?
Okay, so on the one hand, may kabutihan pag insider kasi may stability, may transition, etc. Pero on the other hand, okay din pag outsider kasi fresh eyes, kumbaga. Mas drastic siguro ang reforms at alam naman natin na kailangan ito ng judiciary. Tama, Joseph?
Tama, ma'am. And especially yung context kung kailan siya papasok sa Korte Suprema. May mga nagsasabi ng mga kritiko na kailangan i-build up again yung credibility ng Korte Suprema. And the only possible way to do that, according to some critics, ay maglagay ng taong hindi galing sa loob, Jessica.
Okay, pero dun sa 22 na original na nasa listahan, 20 na lang ngayon dahil may 2 na disqualify. Tama?
That's right, ma'am. Si dating BID Commissioner Rufus Rodriguez at saka itong abogadong si Vicente Velasquez, ang sabi ng JBC ay hindi sila nakapagsumite ng mga requirements na kailangan nila. Kaya tinanggal sila sa listahan, Jessica.
Okay, so how many more tomorrow? 6 din?
Ma'am, kasi yung si Rufus ay, si Velasquez ay scheduled tomorrow morning.
Okay.
So dapat 3. So magiging 2 na lang yan. And then there's another 2 sa hapon. And then sa Friday ay 4 na rin, no? 2 yung sasalang na senior associate justices natin, no? Itong si Associate Justice Antonio Carpio at si Associate Justice Teresita De Castro bukas ng maghapon, Jessica.
Okay, I'm just curious, ano ba yun? May grading system ba yung panel, yung JBC, o wala lang?
Wala silang parang yung benchmarks, no? Kung halimbawa, integrity, 1. Walang ganun. Gut feel na kung sino yung i-forward nila isasama nila dun sa shortlist.
Okay, okay. Maraming salamat, Joseph Morong.